King James. I am the king of this domain. This is the serververse.
LeBron James is sent into a virtual space multiverse. In the new Space Jam movie, the NBA star teams up with the Looney Tunes. We're talking Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Lola Bunny for a new legacy 25 years after the original. Our own Devo Brown spoke to some of the cast. This is out today in theaters and on demand. Devo Brown joining us in studio. The hype on this is strong, Mr.
You know what?
Brown.
And it's legit, man. We heard from Donovan Bennett from Sportsnet yesterday, and props to him for that interview with LeBron. Which,
great.
And when I say it was a rare interview, LeBron did like 6 of these internationally. So for us to get that, there was very few.
That.
Yeah, it was. So it's so incredible to get that. I got a chance to speak with Zendaya, who is the voice of Lola Bunny, who's also iconic. And they reimagined Lola for this one because you know how it was 25 years ago. She was a curvy bunny. That was weird, right? She is just a typical ball player in this, which I love. And you got Eric Bauza, who's from Scarborough, Ontario, who voices so many things. And this is a dream of his. And he's one of those guys where it wasn't something that just fell to him. He had to work hard to get to where he is. So here's that conversation as we talk about Space Jam, A New Legacy.
Good morning, Canada. This is Scarborough's Eric Bauza, the voices behind some of your favorite classic cartoon characters
in the movie Space Jam, A New Legacy, starring LeBron James. Of course, there's Daffy Duck. Woohoo! Elmer Fudd. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbit. Foghorn, I say Foghorn Leghorn, Marvin the Martian, and Porky Pig.
Man, that's a lot of work. And look, thank you so much for that, dude. I appreciate it. With the original, what's incorporated from that while still introducing it to this new generation?
What's similar to the original Space Jam in this film is that the integrity of the Looney Tunes characters hasn't changed. The world around them has changed, but they still stay the same. The integrity of who they were is still there, and that's what makes it classic.
We'll get your son back. I promise.
Lola Bunny, this is an iconic character, and change has to happen over 25 years. People like it or don't like it. How would you describe the evolution of Lola and your experience playing that character?
We've all kind of literally grown up with her, you know, and she's such an iconic character and figure, and kind of maintaining that while also having her evolve. You know, she's one of the only girls on the team. She's holding it down, you know, so she's and she's one of the best players on the team as well, you know, so she's more than just a pretty furry face, you know. To me, in a lot of ways, she's like the MVP, right? She's like the glue for the team. She keeps everybody together. She keeps everybody focused.
Did you get a chance to spend time with Bron on this? Because I know animated projects, it's different, right?
Everything was kind of done remotely, so I was in my house, in a room in my house by myself, and I didn't get to see anybody, which sucked.
Wait, hang on. Does that mean you got to like do most of this like in your PJs, basically?
Yeah, which was great.
Yes. MJ, Bron, who's the GOAT?
I mean, MJ elevated the game to a different level at a different time. You know, it was just that 90s time. And I grew up watching it. LeBron grew up watching it. The reason why he's in this film is because he's the greatest of all time now. He's this generation's Jordan. But he's also LeBron. Like he's just who he is.
Yeah, that's all, Devo.
Shouts to Eric Bauza, of course. He does so many voices in that film, Space Jam, A New Legacy. The question everyone keeps asking, and it brought up the conversation again for the GOAT conversation. I would say this about Michael and LeBron, and I mean, we could debate this for hours. Generations, man. Yeah. Two different things. He elevated the game, as Eric just said. He changed the game, Michael did, back then, 25 years ago. We're talking about it. But LeBron has also done that in a different way, not just with basketball, but with sport, being able to speak out when it comes to, social activism and things like that, and then getting into the movies and film. It's a LeBron love story to a certain extent, of course, but so was the first one about Michael. So people that don't like LeBron, don't complain about that. This is great for the kids, great for the family, and it's a lot about those family messages and fatherhood as well.
For sure. I don't understand people that don't like LeBron.
Yeah, Dina, I don't get it at all, Dina.
Like we can have the GOAT discussion all the time.
Hey,
but how do you not like LeBron?
I said maybe I would like LeBron if I met LeBron. He seems very nice inside these junkets.
Very nice.
All I'm saying is when we're comparing Jordan versus LeBron,
all she's saying is when they're comparing Jordan and LeBron.
All the way.
Oh, she got
She
a mic.
mic
Sorry.
is up, yeah.
I was translating like it was needed.
Select theaters, D or
Sorry.
VOD. You can check it out this weekend, okay, Dina? You can watch it and then let us know.
She's good. By the way, MJ,
Woody Woodpecker.
I know you didn't ask, but MJ's the GOAT, but LeBron coming back from 3-1 down against Golden State's the craziest thing I've ever seen in basketball.
There it is. I like it.
Ever. All right, we're going to take a break. Great job with that, Devo.
Thank you.
Eric, but love Bowser. I love how easy he is, because some guys you run into in the business, they're like, oh, I don't want to do the voice. Oh, I don't.
No,
and
he's
Eric's
awesome.
not like
He's
that.
awesome. We know each other as well because he's got Retro Kid, his clothing line from here
fantastic.
too as well. It's all kinds of cool Space Jam stuff too. As well.
You sound off yesterday, Devo. Did you see the Feds said cruise lines can dock in Canada beginning in November? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
So the question is, do you feel comfortable going on a cruise soon? That's the phone number. Those are the addresses. That's the Twitter account.